Opening in theaters this week is the historical epic Napoleon, and here's my review. Ridley Scott has made a lot of big-scale movies in his career, as he clearly likes using the cinematic medium to tell these grand stories. The life of Napoleon Bonaparte certainly lends itself to that sort of presentation. The battle sequences become the highlights here as Scott goes through his life and career, showcasing the various character relationships and Napoleon's celebrity status among the French. The movie depicts him as a flawed individual with a thirst for power and is able to make him into an engaging figure through the runtime. The film jumps around quite a bit as it depicts Napoleon's life, but it does not feel too disorienting. Even though there was obviously a lot of material left on the cutting room floor, we still get the gist of who he was and why he made certain decisions. Joaquin Phoenix plays him like a temperamental child a lot of the time, mostly interested in advancing his power over Europe and the rest of the world as he goes from one battle to the next. The movie also has a surprising sense of humor, with some of the funniest bits involving him losing his patience with others. Through these character moments, we see how Napoleon is not someone fit to lead any army. His relationship with Josephine is depicted as one full of distrust for each other. The movie does not seem to view these two as compatible, and it's interesting watching their relationship fall apart. Vanessa Kirby gives a good performance as Josephine deals with her immature husband, although one gets the sense she had a lot more scenes that were likely removed from the finished cut that might have fleshed her out a bit more. Scott directs the battle scenes as appropriately messy affairs, as men lunge at each other with their guns or atop horses. War is not depicted as clean and well managed, but as the horrific bloody mess so many of them are. The film also helpfully includes the locations and dates of the battles on screen, which provides the proper context for when in Napoleon's career these are taking place. The standout battle is the famous Battle of Waterloo, which shows not only the soldiers fighting each other on the fields, but the way Napoleon and the Duke of Wellington observe each other. Rupert Everett especially makes the most of his small role as the Duke, giving orders to his soldiers and showing off his intelligence to his foe. In addition to the strong production aspects, the film is largely scored by well-chosen classical music pieces. Napoleon delivers most of what one hopes for from a movie about the French Emperor, with its impressive battle scenes. However, the filmmakers have also made sure to develop him beyond what we see on the battlefields. This is someone who wanted to take France and give it greater control over the rest of Europe, but was also quite immature, and Joaquin Phoenix portrays that well. Ridley Scott avoids turning the movie too much into a stuffy period piece by commenting on the absurdity of it all. There's even a bit of a Barry Lyndon influence, which is fitting since Stanley Kubrick's attempt in the Napoleon biopic eventually led to that film. For those looking for a massive battlefield spectacle about a flawed historical figure, Napoleon does the job.